Hi, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching this video. Today I'm going to be doing a crystal collection and just going over all the crystals that I currently own, as well as some of their brief properties. The first crystal that I'm going to show today is an amethyst. I have three different types of amethysts. I have just a raw chunk, and then I have a crystal amethyst, and then I have a tumbled amethyst. So I'll show all three of those. Amethysts are definitely one of the more common crystals that I own. You can find amethysts everywhere. They're everywhere. Whenever I'm using them for energy work, I like to use them to relieve stress or to help communicate. They're really great for that. They're also really great in aiding for sleep. So if you have a hard time sleeping, just having one next to you on your nightstand or under your pillow is a really great way to use them. Now you do have to be careful with amethyst and sun because sun will fade the color of the amethyst. So if you want to keep your amethyst nice and bright, don't put it in the sun. Okay, so my next crystals I'm going to show are my Amazonite. I have two different ones that are both tumbled. They just slightly vary in color. Amazonite is a powerful chakra stone, so if you're going to use it with meditation and the chakras, it's really great for helping with anxiety as well as releasing toxic emotions. There's a few different ways you can use this stone, but the most common is as a manifestation stone. You can use it to manifest truth, you can use it to manifest wisdom, or a intuition that you have within yourself. My next crystal that I'm going to show you is my Aqua Aura quartz. This is an amazing stone. If you've never heard of this, this is one of the coolest stones to me personally because it's sort of man-made. So what they do is they take a quartz crystal, just a generic quartz crystal, and they fuse gold to it, and that's how it gets this aqua sheen. And whenever I'm spinning it, you can kind of see reflections of pink and purple and yellow. Aqua Aura is a really powerful tool to use whenever you're wanting to enhance your psychic skills and abilities, or your psychic awareness. It's really great to hone in on that. But the most common use for it is to manifest wealth or success. If you'd like to use Aqua Aura for meditation, you can use it to stimulate your throat chakra. This is going to help enhance your communication. Okay, so my next stones that I'm going to show you is aquamarine. I have two different types of aquamarine. I have a raw chunk and two tumbled smaller pieces of aquamarine. This is a really great crystal to use if you need to restore your balance and tranquility into your energy field or aura field. The more common uses for this crystal is as a soothing or a calming crystal, but you can also use this as a refresher or a reawakener for your soul. You can use it to heighten your senses and to remind you to live positively and to live freely. If you're going to use it for meditation, the best way to use it is to have intentions of peacefulness, inner strength, courage. It's also really great for positivity and healing, as I've stated before. But it can also absorb any of your worries or daily troubles that you have. My next crystal is a beautiful crystal. So if you don't know what this is an aragonite star cluster, but most people just call them aragonites. Aragonite is a really grounding stone, which means it can help stabilize you and center you, as well as center your energies, but it can also help you focus on important things and keep you motivated. Since this is a really grounding stone, if you're going to use it for meditation or for your chakras, you're going to be using this for your root chakra. This is a really great crystal to use for physical healing as well, not just spiritual. It's really great for aches and pains. It's really great for immune system support, joint pain, nervous system pain, just pain relief in general. It's really great for relieving. But also what's really interesting is it can actually regulate your body temperature as well. The next stone that I'm going to show you is a bloodstone. These are typically dark green with flecks of red on them, but as you can see, mine only has two little flecks in there on the side of it. So the great thing about bloodstone is you can use it as a physical healing stone, or you can also use it as an emotional and spiritual healing stone. So for the emotional and spiritual side, you can use it to manifest compassion, courage, unselfishness, gentleness. You can also use it to help with anger and diffusing anger or preventing anger. As for the physical side of the stone, you can use this to heal general muscle pains, but you can also use this to help with a lot of different blood issues. So if you have high blood pressure, if you have blood disorders, or if you're having a lot of blood clots, things like that, it can really help with. It can also help with detoxification and getting rid of toxins in your body. The next stone that I'm going to show you is a carnelian stone. This is a really unique stone because most stones are meant for just one chakra, where this stone can be used for 3. So I think that's really interesting. So the 3 chakras you can use this for is the solar plexus. This is going to enhance your wisdom and power. You can also use this for your sacral chakra, which is going to enhance your sexuality and creativity. Or you can use this for your root chakra, which is going to be your basic and your trusting, intuition, grounding, etc. This is a really great stone to use if you have a lot of anxiety or fears or worries. You can use this to help with your courage and your confidence. The next thing I'm going to show you is my piece of copper, which I know technically this is a metal and not a crystal, but it does have a lot of healing properties to it, so I think it's still worthy of being included into this video. For energy work, you can use it as a cleanser or a purifier, as well as a healer. If you're going to manifest with it, you can use it to manifest luck, love, protection, and money. Copper also has a lot of healing properties that have to do with your physical body. It can help with joints, arthritis, inflammation. It can help stabilize metabolism. It helps with circulation. There's a lot of different healing properties it has. Copper can also stimulate 2 different chakras, the root chakra as well as the heart chakra. This next piece is a dyed tumble stone. Dyed tumble stones usually are agates, howlites, quartz, and stones like that that are easily dyeable. The number one giveaway that it's a dyed tumble stone is that it's a very bright color, or it has specks like this one. I only included this into the video just because it is part of my collection, but it's not one of my favorites and it's not something that I use all the time. This next piece is fluorite. This is an awesome stone. It comes in so many different colors, from green to purple to blue to rainbow. This is a very beautiful stone. You can use fluorite to enhance your third eye chakra. It's really great for keeping everything clear and lit, as well as protecting you from negativity. Fluorite is a really great remedy for frustrations or stress, or just trouble in general. But it's also really great at helping with mental blocks and creativity blocks. Now the next 2 pieces I'm going to show you are garnet, and both of my garnets are very tiny. This one is a tumbled garnet, and the next piece is a garnet shard that I use for really tiny crystal grids. Garnet is the birthstone for January, which is my birth month, so this is extra special to me. I really love garnet. Garnet is a really interesting stone because it can help you feel grounded, but it can also help you feel connected to the present world or your spiritual world. It can also be an energy boost or an energy blockage remedy. If you'd like to meditate with this stone or use it in your chakras, you would use this with your heart chakra. This is a really great gemstone because it's so different from your other love stones like your jade or your rose quartz. It's just a really intense and dark stone. So it just gives you a really different feeling than those do. This next piece is a geode. Geodes come in different crystals. It could be a quartz geode, it could be an amethyst geode, it could be a citrine geode. This one just happens to be a quartz geode. You do have to be careful with geodes. If it's not one that you're breaking yourself, they can be enhanced by dyes to make it look like it's a citrine geode or an amethyst geode. So just be very careful whenever you're buying geodes. Geodes are going to typically take on the properties of the crystal that it's made from. So for me, quartz is what my geode's made from, so it's going to take on the attributes of quartz, which we'll get into quartz later since I own quite a few quartz. This next piece is golden quartz, but it's also known as the golden healer quartz. Just like clear quartz, golden quartz is known as a multi-purpose crystal. It has a lot of different benefits and uses. It's just a general crystal, just like clear quartz. I tend to feel like golden quartz is just a tiny bit stronger than clear quartz. Golden quartz is an amazing tool to use for your chakras. You can use it to connect all of your chakras. You can use it to cleanse your entire chakra system. You can use it to open your energy fields or your aura fields. You can use it to allow energies to flow through you so that you can begin to be healed. It's just a really great tool overall, and I think that everybody needs a golden quartz. You can also use golden quartz as an amplifier, so if you mix it with other stones, it's going to amplify their properties as well. This next piece is a tumbled hematite stone. Hematite is amazing. It is probably the ultimate grounding stone. If you're going to use this stone for physical healing, it's really great to use for blood cleansing or toxin cleansing, but it also supports circulation within your body. Hematite is usually most commonly used with transmuting negative energy or toxic emotions, but you can also use this as a manifestation tool. So if you're wanting to manifest great aspirations or reality, or if you're wanting to just transform your dreams into something more positive, this is a really great tool to use. These next stones are howlite. These are just shards of howlite that are mainly used for small grids in my own practice. Howlite has tons of physical healing properties. It can help you with insomnia. It can also help with anxiety and stress. It can also help with bones and calcium, or it can also help with nutrient absorption or distribution of nutrients. I like to use howlite in a few different ways, but the most important way for me is to help with being overly critical about myself. I am such a perfectionist, and I tend to use howlite to help ease that a little bit. But you can also use howlite to eliminate selfishness and thoughtlessness. It's also a really great tool to use for strength and emotional pains. This next piece is a jade point. It's actually meant to be a pendant for a necklace, but I don't use it as a pendant. Obviously, I use it as a point of jade. Jade is a very interesting stone, so you can use it for a lot of different things, and it has a lot of different properties to it. If you're going to be doing healing work or energy work for your chakras, you would be using this with your heart chakra. It would be considered a love stone. It's got a lot of healing properties to open up your heart for unconditional love, to feel power, to feel life-giving. It's got a lot of magical properties to it. Jade is also really commonly used for physical healing as well. You can use this for your skincare. You can use it to keep your skin really youthful and clear and clean. So that's another great way jade is used. This next piece is lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is blue, but it also has gold and white flecks in it from calcite and pyrite deposits. Lapis lazuli is a very spiritual stone and a very personal stone, so I feel like anybody that has lapis lazuli is very connected to this stone. Um, it is a way for you to conduct your spiritual journey, um, whether that be your road to enlightenment or if it's just expanding your mind. This stone really, really helps with that. An interesting way to use this stone is actually to connect to your past lives or open your mind to your ancestors from your past lives. This next piece is a lava stone. It's also known as a lava rock or a basalt rock. It's basically just molten lava that has solidified. For chakra work, you would be using this with your root chakra. Lava stones are really grounding, so it will help you feel connected to earth, and it will give you strength and courage. It'll also give you guidance and understanding. It's also considered a calming stone as well, so it's really great for anger. This next stone, I believe, is a moonstone. I'm not 100% sure that's what this is. I can't really remember where I got it from or what the stone was, but I researched black moonstone and it kind of resembles it, so I'm thinking it may be a black moonstone, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you know, please let me know in the comments. So either way, moonstones are really, really cool. They are really great for physical healing, for balancing hormones, or needing support during periods if you get a lot of like cramps or hormonal changes during your periods. Also, if you're going through menopause or going through puberty, these are really great stones to have. Moonstone is a really great tool to use for your heart chakra. It connects you to your inner feelings. It also allows you to open up and be a lot more receptive to sensations and feelings from anybody, not just your partner, but from anyone. It's also a really great tool to use if you're feeling like you're confined in a box. It's a really great way for you to feel like you can open up. This next piece is a tumbled onyx stone. It's just plain jet black, full opaque. Onyx has a lot of different physical healing properties. It can help you with allergies, it can help you with muscle strengthening, it can help you with birthing problems, or just overall health. But what's interesting is you can use it for helping with addictions. So alcoholism or food addictions or things like that, or drugs, things like that, it really helps with. Now, on the more emotional and spiritual side of onyx, you have a lot of healing with anxiety. You have a lot of calming and soothing properties to the stone. It's a very grounding stone, and it's a very protective stone as well. So you get a lot of negative energy reduction, and you get a lot of protection against negative energy. This next piece is definitely one of my more pretty stones. This is a peacock ore. Peacock ore is very colorful, very happy. It's just a very great negative energy combat. Peacock ore is probably one of the biggest protection stones. It's a great tool to help prevent negative energy. It will amplify properties for protection in other stones. It will actually encourage positivity. It'll enhance connection and communication to the universe. It's just an overall really happy, positive stone. This is a piece of pyrite. I absolutely love pyrite. This is one of the coolest pieces that I own, and I'm always so physically drawn to it. So there's the bigger piece of pyrite, and then there's also a very tiny piece that I point out a couple of times in this video. Pyrite can be a protective stone, so it's going to protect the environment that it's in from negative energy. So if it's in your home in a specific space or a specific area, it's going to prevent that space from getting any bad energy or bad vibes. Pyrite is also known as the abundance stone. So it's really great for keeping everything energized, and it's really great for optimism, but it can also help you with money, and it'll encourage good money habits. It'll encourage good money decisions. These next three pieces are my quartz. So I have a quartz pendulant, I have a quartz point, and then I have a tumbled milky quartz. Quartz is definitely the most universal, it's the most common, it's the cheapest, it's one of those stones that everybody has and everybody needs because it's such an important stone. So if you're just now getting into crystals, quartz and clear quartz is the first one that I feel like everybody should get and get into because you can use it and program it to do anything. You can use clear quartz for chakra work because you can program it to do specific things. So you can use it in every single chakra. You can also use clear quartz for crystal grids as a generator for your grid. These next two pieces are red jasper and they are both tumbled. Red jasper is usually used for your root chakra because it's a very positive and grounding stone. It's also very nurturing and it can make you very motivated, but you can also use it for your sacral chakra. If you're going to use it for your sacral chakra, the red jasper is really great for increasing desire and sexual compatibility. You can also use red jasper as a mood stabilizer as well. The next three crystals I'm going to show you are rose quartz. This is another stone that I just physically am always drawn to and I spiritually connect with a lot. The first one that I'm showing you is a massive rose quartz point. The second one is just a smaller piece of rose quartz shard, and then a rose quartz raw stone. So the shards I use for smaller crystal grids. The rose quartz is the ultimate love stone, but not just romantic love, it can also be unconditional love to everything and everyone. For healing the chakras, you can use this for the heart chakra, obviously. It'll bring balance to your life, but then also you can use it for your third eye chakra and your crown chakra. These three chakras are going to help you connect to the spirit world and also to Mother Earth. This next piece is a selenite crystal chunk. It's not physically strong, but metaphysically it is amazing. This is another one of those crystals that I feel like every person needs to own, or somebody that's just starting out. I feel like this is a great place to start just because you can use it in a lot of the different chakras. You can also use it in energy work. You can use it in physical work. It's just a great universal tool. This is a great tool to use for energy work if you're trying to manifest positivity and purity. You can also use this, which is a really great, interesting thing, but you can use this for spirit guides or guardian angels. You can also use this if you are trying to find a symbolic message. You can use this if you're trying to find a high level of consciousness. You can actually use this stone to amplify other stones and manipulate their intended effect. So this is a really cool stone to start with, but also it's a really great advanced tool as well. These next two pieces are Tiger's Eye. I have two tumbled stones of Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye, I feel like, is one of those crystals that a lot of people are drawn to because it helps balance toxic emotions. It keeps your mind really focused. It keeps you focused on your true desires. It also is very encouraging and it helps you with self-doubt. So it's an overall very nice crystal to have for helping yourself. For using it with your chakras, you're going to be using this with your solar plexus chakra. This is going to give you a lot of strength and courage, and it's also going to help balance your soul. It's going to help make you feel exhilarated. It's just going to be one of those stones that make you feel like you can do anything. These next two pieces that I'm showing are two tumbled stones of tree agate. One is a little bit more yellow in tint, and then the other one is more white. Tree agates are most commonly used for manifesting wealth, prosperity, and they are definitely an abundance stone. Tree agates are actually really great for spirituality. They help deepen your meditation practice. They help you feel peaceful. They help you free your spirit. It can also help dissolve any arrogance, and it can inspire you to feel gratitude or feel nature's abundance. This next piece is yellow calcite. Yellow calcite is typically a faint yellow color, and it's more opaque. If you have a fake yellow calcite, it's going to be a very bright yellow, or it can have a yellow-orange tint to it. So just be careful when buying yellow calcite. Yellow calcite has a few different physical healing properties that it can do for you. It can help with general muscle pain. It can help with anxiety. It can help you detox. It can also help balance your hormones. As for the emotional and spiritual properties of yellow calcite, it's going to help you balance your emotions. It's going to, manifest happiness. It's going to manifest peacefulness. It's a very soothing stone. It's going to increase your positive energy. And if you're going to be using it for chakra work, you would be using this for your soul. Now, these stones, I have absolutely no idea what these are. I can't remember where I got them from, and I have no idea what they could be. This kind of relates to the moonstone. The moonstone I kind of looked up. Well, I did look it up, but I couldn't really find that much on like something that was close to what mine looked like. And then same for these. I have absolutely no idea what these are. So if you have any ideas on what these stones could be, I am very interested. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know that this was an incredibly long video. I will be posting a shortened version for people that don't need the explanations of what all of these crystals are, and are just curious about like my general collection. So that will be coming shortly. That's going to take a whole lot less time to edit and make. So be on the lookout for that. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, let me know. If you are interested in anything else or any other content that I could post for you, that would be really awesome to know as well. So go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if you know of any of these crystals that I don't know what they are. Or if I got any information wrong, let me know that too, because I am always interested in growing and learning new things. So thank you guys for watching again.